Thank you, my dearest Premier, Program Director who directs the program but does not want to be called a Program Director. Wabona guide, ki guide, it's a maisamba to more ditratting, more meeting or Program Director. Former President Kgalema Motlanthe, His Excellency, of course the Premier of our province, Dr. Phophi Ramathuba, the MECs of our government here in Limpopo who work with our Premier, Executive Mayor of Mogalakwena, and the Executive Mayor of our district here. The Mayor barata go bitswa gore ke bona bo your worship. Bianong ha le mpona ke le so ne ke ile ko Vatican ke kopane le mopapa, the Pope, yena o bitswa your holiness. Holiness. Yanu bo Mayor ba re your worship. Yanu ba ka o tlase ba batla go worshipiwa. Yanu rona ba bang re tseba bo holiness. Ba ko dimo kwa. Mare, I greet and honor our mayors. I'd like to extend my greetings to the founder and executive chairman of Ivanhoe Mines, Robert Friedland, whom I've known for many years, as well as Bill Hayden, who I met almost 27 years ago or so, when he was going around this part of the world as a geologist, trying to find the mineral ore on which we stand today, a man who, through his persistence and his dedication, has made all this really possible together with Robert Friedland. Let's give them a round of applause. Let me also greet President and Chief Executive of Ivanhoe Mines, Mana Klute, and the Executive Chairperson and Head of the Ivanplats Board, Dr. Patricia Makhesha, who I also wonderfully met a few years ago, and I was really taken up by her energy, her drive, and her clear thinking. I also want to extend my greetings to Bengba Mobu Wamo, our chiefs, our traditional leaders, as well as our religious leaders present here, and representatives of organized labor, our unions, members of the Mokopane community, ladies and gentlemen, and guests. Good morning. Awa, listen, Stevena. Kere, good morning. Dumelang. Abshin. Nimacheroni. Lochani. Khuyemore. Ngithabile ngokuba lapha eMokopane, futhi ngithabile ngokubona abantu abaningi kangaka. Yanong bampuditse gore sindebele se buiwa mo se kopanya Sepedi, Setsonga, Sezulu, le Setswana, le Seswati. Aw, ke sindebele se seng sa mona. Ke tla mo ke tlo dula beke ke ithute sona. Ndafika la ni dyondza kahle. Uri na nne ni kona u hamba Chindevele cha fano. I'm really pleased to be here. The commencement of production at Platreef is in many ways a culmination of a long journey that began with initial explorations more than 27 years ago, when everything was done to try and prevent the development of this mine, up to and including when some people said, because they held control over the mineral resource here, that this mine would never be built. And in fact, they said it would only be built over their dead bodies. And as Robert Friedland has said, they are dead, and today we have a mine. Now, the sinking of Shaft 1 has now taken place, and Robert Friedland says this is a baby step. I see this, yes, as a baby step, but a giant step for the community of Mokopane, and a gigantic step for our country, South Africa. And we should give a big round of applause for this progress today. Having finally reached the production phase is testament to decades of hard work, resilience, and persistence. This is an important moment for this company, for the mining industry, and for our country as a whole. The inauguration of the Platreef concentrator plant at Mogalakwena is taking place as our country is positioning itself as a strategic partner in the global energy transition and the next wave of green industrialization. The platinum group metals are strategic enablers in the critical mine and minerals transition, so that we can see a future that is opening up for our country here. And the Platreef mine is an integral part of this success of our critical minerals strategy. We are extremely encouraged that this Platreef mine has integrated sustainability principles and practices into its operations with respect to both the energy and water management, but also sustainability by including the community in what it hopes to achieve. If you look at our history as a country, our history in terms of industrialization started with mining. Started with diamond mining and thereafter gold mining. And all those mining operations, as they evolved into platinum, into chrome, into copper, as they happened without the involvement of our communities. It was largely the involvement of investors from Europe and other parts of the world who brought their skills and their money, but who through their operations totally excluded the community. The community was only allowed to get onto the mining premises as workers who were poorly paid, as Robert Friedland was saying. Mining continued to the total exclusion of benefiting the communities. And those who benefited most were the shareholders who were offshore. But today, this mine begins its life opening a new page in our country. This is the first mine that is really opening with the full involvement of the community, not only as workers, but as equity owners, as owners of this wonderful resource that is going to be mined here. So this mine is breaking new ground. It is making history. It is opening up a new chapter of how mining should really be done in our country. Yes, our government has, over the 30 years, sought to redress the imbalances of the past by passing laws that require black economic empowerment up to 26%. And those have just been add-ons as mining has continued. But this one breaks new ground because as it starts, the community is involved. As it starts, the workers are involved as also shareholders. As it starts, our entrepreneurs are also involved. As it starts, our traditional leaders, who are the owners of the land, are also involved. This is a wholesome development. This is how we want mining to be conducted in our country. So I want to applaud and congratulate Platreef for having acceded to the quest of our people that we should have inclusive growth. The growth that we should have should include everyone. And today we see it happening here, and we give you applause and we thank you for having made this dream come true. I am particularly pleased also with the way in which the mine, as it has developed, looked at the needs of the community. Water in this area is a scarce resource. And to have started the mine with one of the biggest waterworks treatment plant is quite phenomenal. And it basically means that we're breaking new ground, we're bringing innovation, we're bringing great development that will benefit everyone. In the past, big mines were started in our country. They would get water just to come into the mine. It would pass community, villages, it would pass where people live, and the people would not even benefit from the resource and the various needs that they needed to be met would not be met. But here I see a new development. We know that our country's water resources are extremely stressed, so efforts to adopt technologies and systems to manage water, mine waste, and associated environmental impacts are to be welcomed. We commend Ivan Platz for its efforts to revitalize local water infrastructure across the mine's host communities. And it is correct to say the mine's host communities because the communities are the host to this mine operation. And I'm glad that this mine is respectful towards the communities, but it is also respectful to the people who are going to work here, because I am informed that safety is going to be one of the key areas of focus to ensure that, yes, there is great sustainability. I'm also informed that when it comes to power generation, a 5-megawatt on-site solar farm has been put in place. We maintain that mining is a sunrise industry that must continue to play a critical enabling role in our nation's development. This is not the end. This is the beginning of great things that are going to come in this community, in this province. Even amidst headwinds, figures released in September by Stats SA point to 1.2% growth in total mining production on a year-on-year basis. As the Minerals Council has noted, there has been a notable uptick in total mineral sales for 2025, and this begins to show us that the future portends well for the product that is going to be mined here. The opening of mines like Platreef gives us confidence that the mining industry will continue to grow. Community participation in mining activity has been a key feature of how we want mining to be conducted. We are greatly encouraged that since securing the mining license, Ivan Plus has worked very hard to host community forums and to discuss with the community. Now, I know that it has taken a long time to engage the communities around here. Now, as I was coming in, I saw that there were people who were demonstrating outside, who I am told were trying to stop me from coming here. And I made it clear to them that I will not stop from coming here. We are opening real development for the people of Mokopane. We are on the march to develop the lives of the people here by coming to open this mine. So ke khanne haba ne bar ke ska tla mo ke khanne. And we would say, whatever unresolved issues there may be, issues that are of concern to anyone, should be resolved around the table, should be resolved as we engage with each other, should not be resolved through violence, through any disruptive activities. Now, I think that we have achieved something great here, and we are really pleased with the leadership that has been put in place here at the board level, at the management level, and everything here is being done in complete engagement with government. We welcome that Minister Mantashe could not be here today because he's busy with the G20 processes. And he said, President, please pass on my greetings to everyone who will be at this function. So he has delegated upwards to me to come and give you his greetings. Now, mining is one of those industries and sectors where reaching full production and profitability can take many years. It will be important that the host communities continue to be informed about developments. We should not think that because the mine has now been opened, it is now going to start being hugely profitable. The investors who have been investing here, and we're very pleased that we also got investors from Japan, from China, and many other places, and they are here today. We're very pleased that they've come to invest in our country, showing that they are having more and more confidence in our ability as a country to be investable. Now, all of us must make our country, our province, our area here where we are in Mokopane, to be investable, so that many other investors can come and invest here, so that Mokopane can grow into being a big town, a metro, a metropolis ebe toropo e kgolo. Because many of the towns in our country, particularly towns like Johannesburg, Klerksdorp, Welkom, they grew out of a mining resource. And so therefore, as we see this mine opening, together with others nearby, the future then looks bright, that we could start seeing more and more industries coming alongside this mine. And this is precisely the environment that we must create at national government level, provincial government level, district government level, and local government level. Our roads must be resurfaced, and the Premier has said, yes, that is going to happen. Our water reticulation must be one of the best. Our electricity and service delivery must be one of the things that we focus on. And of course, the company must be able to pay its workers a living wage and above, so that the workers can have a living wage. Now, Robert Friedland, as he was developing this mine, said to me, Mr. President, we are building a mine where the workers are going to be some of the best paid workers in South Africa. And I like that. So in the end, what we have here is a wonderful gem. We have a wonderful resource, and all of us must work together to make sure that this area grows, investors come, and all of us, we share the real task of developing this place. We understand that there is a trust in the structure that holds a 3% interest for the benefit of employees, and also a broad-based economic empowerment trust that holds the shares for the community. And I hope that we will focus on ensuring that the wealth that will be created will be shared, will be wealth that we all look after. We have great progress in the making in this place, and we should focus on ensuring that indeed we move forward with confidence. I do congratulate Ivan Platz for prioritizing worker share ownership, and at the same time, we need to focus on how we grow the wealth of this region. Now, in doing so, I want us, all of us, to be so confident that as we move forward, having opened this mine, we continue encouraging one another to ensure that there is real growth in this area. And it's wonderful today that we've got all sectors of our government here, as well as the various shareholders who are going to participate in making sure that this mine works well. I'm also particularly pleased that there will be upskilling and reskilling that will take place in this mine, and that there is going to be great focus on developing the skills of everyone who works here. Robert Friedland says, as this mine continues to operate, the heaviest thing that anybody will carry will be a pencil. And that is a future that we look forward to. And I look forward to that future where there will be greater production. But I also look forward, Robert, to another future. Would like to see beneficiation of the products that are going to be mined here taking place right here in this place. I'd like to see the concentrate that is going to be developed here, as in platinum, palladium, and all that, and copper and nickel also being beneficiated here, so that this area should become an area of real progress. We should not end up being an area where we mine rock, dust, and soil and then cut it off to locales in many places in the world. We should be able to develop the skills, the knowledge, the know-how, and the operations where we can beneficiate what we mine. And as this mine is going to have a number of phases, I look forward to coming back to open the next phases with former President Kgalema Motlanthe, who is also one of the leaders of this mine. So I wish you well in your quest for Platreef to be the largest PGM mine in the world. In the week that we prepare to host the very first G20 Leader Summit on African soil, the opening of this mine stands as a proud testament to South Africa's steady economic recovery. Your journey to this opening is indeed an example of sustainability in action. As the Premier said, she's not a premier of policies, she's a premier of action. And we are seeing real action happening here at this mine. And well done to everyone who has been involved in achieving this great milestone. It gives us a glimpse of the bright future of South Africa's mining industry. And I thank the managers, the directors, the shareholders, but more importantly, I thank the workers who are here, whether you are working with subcontractors or not, but I'd like to thank you all. You have built a magnificent mine. I was given the honor just to press a button to get the mine started. And as I pressed the button, I thought, I know vereka. And they said, Mr. President, come and look. The mill had started to work. It was beginning to turn, meaning that this mine is now officially opened. And now we can start production. Thank you very much. Ke a leboga.